I was going to say good morning, but I am I am way past morning. I got up super early today, like I normally do. Walked Bug for about a mile because he needed it. I needed it too. Ate breakfast, and I've been sitting in the same spot since about 9 o'clock. I look like somewhat of a mess because I took a shower last night. I had tennis last night from 6 to 7:30. It was hot and sweaty. So I came home and took a shower. This is what I'm looking like today because I have tennis again tonight, so there's no need to get all fancy pants. Also, the antibiotic that I'm on for this chronic sinus infection about took me to the ER last night. I took a dose and I had the worst upset stomach. I sat in front of the stool for a good 5 minutes thinking that nothing happened. So I had to sleep sitting up again because not because of the dizziness, it was because of the GERD. What is happening to me? Here shortly, I'm going to make something that always makes my stomach feel better, always. And I have to use something that I shared last year and I've wanted to share it again today. My Amazon order came in. I got my Mrs. Meyer's. I love this fragrance. This is their cleaning spray. I love this one. It's called Honeysuckle. I use this one and lavender on a regular basis. So that came in. This is what I've been super excited for because I need something that's not too big and not too little when I play tennis. And there were Stanley cups on sale. I think they're still on sale at Amazon. I think this was this $20 for a Stanley tumbler? And what I remember, the color is muy bonito. Muy bonita. Look at how pretty. It's pretty, and it's still small enough to fit in your cup holder really well. And it's not super heavy. So this is 30 ounces. There are 3 different colors, but this one's stunning. I opened this up and I thought, what is this? You have to do what you have to do. These work, they're delicious, and these are also on sale. I couldn't stand myself. I had to do something. I always kid myself and say, oh, you look fine. No, I don't. In this box is the rest of my Miss Meyer order. And this is another really good scent. I think it's called oatmeal something, and it's hand soap. We go through this hand soap like crazy. It is Oat Blossom. Oh yeah. Very light scent. So all of these things are still on sale. Today I went to the 301 Endless Garage Sales, and this is what I found. I found this brass riser with a little squirrel, this promotional jug, which I think is absolutely adorable. I found these 2 red wear bowls. One has a wire. I found this antique brass lighter. I found her, and I think she's pretty. I found these 2 pictures. Also found this mirror. While we're discussing this cabinet, I thought I would show you what is all in here. I've added a couple things recently. I added that little guy, and I bought this. I think I bought that in Texas when I was with my sister and dad and Deb. And then I found this at the secondhand store. It's a little, I think, Jello mold. It's got a little booger there, but that's okay. And then I found this and this recently at it was the Liberty Antique Festival. So this cabinet, I'm trying to just add as many as these advertising pieces as I can, because I just love looking at them every day.
You don't make it easy. Now I'm all closer. I can't tell if you need.
I wanted to show you what we make. We make it all year, not just in the summer. I'm running out of time to show it to you today, but maybe I can show it to you tonight when I get back from tennis. Off the subject, I'm very proud of myself because I'm getting everything put away that I got at the garage sale 2 weekends ago. Usually it sits out for a while. Sits in my office, etc. The reel that I shared last night or the night before, that was all the stuff that I put in the big cabinet in the kitchen. I still have a couple pieces here. This is what I have left to put away. I found that for $5 at the garage sales, the 301, I think it's 301 Endless Garage Sales here in North Carolina. I also found this, and I think I'm going to hang it like this out in the living room. I think that one has a hanger. Does this have a hanger? Let's see. Yes, it does. I think I might just put those up like that. I don't know if you usually mix. I'm just going to. I also found this. I haven't found a place for this yet, but these two things I found at Savers. This is a little porta potty. No, what? Chamber pot. I did wash it with hot soap and water. I did. I also found this, which I thought was cute. I don't know what I'm going to put in this, but both of these came from Savers in Winston-Salem. That's where I got those. This was also a garage sale find. And then I was walking outside the other day, and this was laying in the street. I don't think this is a hummingbird. I think this is it a wren maybe? Or a finch? But I didn't have the heart to throw it away. It is just amazing how they make these. It's just amazing. I'm thinking about putting both of those there. That's what I'm thinking. It was raining. I couldn't cover my furniture outside. I had to grab it and bring it in. I'm thinking about putting these here. I don't know what that's going to look like, but let's do it. I got them hung and I love it. I really, really love it. I have a lot of these chalk drawings or portraits of people. I don't know who they are, but I think she's the prettiest one, and she's actually somewhat smiling, which is very pleasant. But I like it.
So I let go, I fall back into your arms, no matter.
I would like to do something here. This is the landing. And what I would love to do is I have an old table bottom that is like a half of a moon. It's round and it's flat on the one side and it needs a top. And I think it would be really pretty there and something sitting on it, and then a big gigantic mirror or something. And I can maybe even fill all that out with something. But let me go find that bottom. This is the table bottom that I bought at the 127 garage sales years ago. I was with my mom and dad, so this was probably in 2023, and it has moved around with me. It needs cleaned up. It needs to have a nice coat of polyurethane, but I think that would be pretty against that wall. I'd have to anchor it in case the grandkiddos were over here. But I have different pieces of table tops, but they don't work. Like this one. This is one that I have. Now maybe that would work. Maybe. It has to come out far enough that way, and then it has to come out far enough this way, and then I'm going to have to cut it down. Maybe it would. I don't know. I didn't think it would. Maybe it would. I also have this one, which will definitely not work. The one on top definitely won't work. It's not long enough. But maybe that one would. I don't know. This is a project I could do in a weekend. If I have the right piece of wood, if it's deep enough, I could cut it and get it done. I'll have to investigate that one more. I truly didn't think that piece of wood would work, or I would have done this a long time ago, because I stare at that spot all the time. But I put the piece of wood on the ground and then put the board underneath it, and it fits. Take a peek. I think it might work. What's throwing me is this square, this right here. I don't know if I have to cut that, because that doesn't go with, you see what I'm saying? I think I'd have to cut that, and then I can make the rest of that. I don't know. This is something I'm going to have to think about, because I would really like to put that up against that wall. I think it would fit really well, because it's wide, and all the other tables that you see that are half moon shape, I think they're smaller, but this one would work. I just have to make sure that board works. One more thing, the table in the sunroom, I don't like it. I haven't shown you because I wanted to sit with it and think about it. I don't like it. It's too light. It's pretty, it's just too darn light. So this is what it looks like in this room. This is the color of furniture I'm used to. This is what we look at, and I think it's just too light. What do you think, Mr. Sidron?
I think it matches the chairs and that furniture great. I think those two pieces are, that's a little darker than, I mean,
I agree.
all this goes together.
Yeah.
All this goes together great. The wood on the chair,
Yeah.
the table, that does not look good there. I would put it over here somewhere. And
I wasn't talking about that.
well, that's what I'm saying. Gotta go. And then I would get the other
Yeah.
to match.
But see, that doesn't really match those either.
No, I would get rid of those.